Hey man, thank you guys for watching the content, watching all of the interviews. Make sure you like, subscribe, and also leave a comment, man. Vibing with Veto. Just take 1 second out your day and leave a comment, like, or subscribe. Let's get back to the interview. Okay, we live in the crib, Vibing with Veto. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the YouTube at Vibing with Veto. Also follow us on the Instagram at Vibing with Veto. You already know the slogan. We vibrating higher. And today I got my dog in the building, man. Introduce yourself to the people, bro.
What's good? Jon Banks, Jon Banks. Follow me everywhere on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Motivational figure, melodic artist.
For sure.
Entrepreneur.
For sure. Where you from?
Decatur.
Okay, you from Decatur. Okay,
Yeah.
for sure. Decatur, where is greater?
Yeah, for sure.
I got $1 million question for you, man. I asked everybody that sits on the couch with me the same question. How big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail?
It wouldn't be no limits at all. It wouldn't be no limits.
Facts. Do you look at like failing? Like, how do you look at the word failure? Like, do you look at it as like a learning, like you're learning from something, or do you look at it as defeat?
I think in the process, it feels like defeat, but when you get past and you look back, it's definitely learning.
Facts. So let's talk. Let's take it back, man. Humble beginnings, man. So you said it started in Decatur and stuff like that, right? When did you know that you had the purpose and the gift to be an artist? Like, when did you know, or what? Well, how was like your younger childhood? Like, did you always want to be a musician?
My younger childhood, I was into poetry, so that's really where it started.
Sure.
So I mean, and then that turned into music. But like I always kind of knew that I was gonna do something that had to do with art. I knew it wasn't drawing. I tried that, and then I like poetry, and then I had a way with words. So it all just kind of came together.
That's dope. So like, were you writing poetry, or you just kind of like freestyling it, like coming up with
I was definitely writing.
Okay. For sure. So did you do like any like go to any like spots like Apache Cafe like to
That actually was the first spot I performed at.
Okay, that's dope. So how was that experience?
It was good. It was a good experience.
He's smiling, bro. I don't know. Nah, go ahead.
It was okay. So I'm gonna tell you like this. So when I went to Apache, I was already doing music, and at the time I was doing trap music. But I wanted to like reach back into like where I like began. So like when I did it, it was kind of like I was nervous, but you know they got the live band.
Facts.
So like you like do the song, and then they like put the music behind it, and it was like I was nervous, but I just kept going. Like it was coming out like cause the music was just like hitting me.
Facts.
But it was overall it was a great experience. Like it's on my YouTube.
That's dope. How did Decatur, or how did growing up in Decatur like shape you into like the musician that you are today, your musical style and like storytelling approach?
It shaped me a lot because like coming from Decatur, I really looked up to Outkast. So I took a lot of stuff from them, from their music, from like how they dressed. Yeah, so it really made a big difference. Like with like my melodies, my flows, my wordplay.
Facts. That's dope. What inspired you to like start your journey like in the Atlanta music scene though? Like, cause you said you were doing poetry,
right?
So when did you like transition to say, all right, I'm about to be a full blown rapper now?
I want to say it was. I can't even. I just all I can remember is, just beginning to like just listen to like, okay, so I'm really into like R&B music. So what I used to do is I used to download a lot of R&B instrumentals from like LimeWire, Crosswire, and I used to have like females sing on them. Yeah, facts. Like, so eventually I just like started rapping on them. I can't really say how it like began.
Yeah,
I can say that females played a part in it. Okay,
so that's dope. Which brings me to my next question. Like, so catering to like your female base, do you feel like female support artists way more than like male support? Like,
of course, yeah, of course,
for sure,
yeah,
for sure. All right, man. Tell us about like the inspiration behind the single OG Taught Me, and how did it feel like coming up with that? You know what I'm saying? Did 30 Rock did that one too, right?
Yeah, correct.
That's my dog, man. Shout out to 30 Rock, man. So how did it feel like creating that? Like what was the mind frame you went into creating this record?
The mind frame was so the song was really about my brother, my late brother that passed. Just about like stuff that he taught me, like watching him. Like we were kind of like, we were twins, but like he would do way more stuff in the streets than me. So it was kind of like just saying like what I see from him and what he's taught me. It was when I made the song, I knew that I was like, yeah, this the song, because I had the feeling in it. Like back then I was making trap music, but it was never like a feeling like
you just was doing it just like, you know what I mean?
It wasn't a story, it wasn't nothing behind it. It was just trap music. But I just knew I knew that one right there. I was like, this is gonna be the one.
This the one.
Yeah.
For sure. I got a slogan I always say: purpose over popularity.
Right.
When I say that to you, how can you put that in your own words?
Purpose over popularity. I mean, for me, that's kind of like exactly what I was just speaking on. Pushing and making the music that serves a purpose to you, that comes from the heart, rather than making the music that's trending,
right?
Stuff like that.
Right. Do you feel like people run towards the popularity like just because they're trying to just get like instant gratification from like the music, and they kind of like miss their whole like purpose in this shit?
Yeah, right. There's plenty of people. I feel like it's a lot of artists that do that. And then when they do that, they don't end up happy.
Yeah, facts.
Facts. And then you end up in a realm where you don't want to be.
Yeah,
people
facts.
Looking at you as a trap artist, but you really want to make this type of music. But then when you release it, they like,
right. It's like putting you in a box.
Yeah.
in a sense. Yeah, I feel that too, man. I feel like the way like the music industry is going right now, it's like you see a lot of artists crash and burn. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? They'll come out because again, it goes back to like not being true to the core. Yeah. In a sense, you know what I mean? When you true to yourself, I feel like doors are open that you thought wouldn't even open, you know what I mean? And like you'll get the fan base that you want. You'll get the notoriety that you want because you're being true to you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. I got another question for you, man. With the weight of the world on your shoulders, success at the palm of your hands, how do you respond when adversity knocks at your door?
So with the weight of
the weight of the world on your shoulders,
right?
Success at the palm of your hands. How do you respond when adversity knocks at your door?
Pretty well. I mean, that's
my boy said pretty well,
and that's kind of motivation to me. Like that just shows you that it's your time, and you know what I'm saying. You really got to go hard.
Facts. So you look at adversity as like, okay, I'm moving in the right direction. Exactly, because I'm starting to see
people seeing what you're doing. They noticing what you're doing. If they have something to say about it, then obviously you're doing something right.
Facts. So I was looking at your one sheet, man, and like you had platforms like Indie Fest Atl and stuff like that.
Correct.
And you created that platform, correct?
With Clip
okay.
Monstar. Okay,
for sure. What motivated you and Cliff? You said Cliff Monstar.
Yeah.
What motivated you guys to create a platform like Indie Fest Atl and like Battleground Monday Northside Edition?
Yeah,
you did that too.
That's what me and Gambino
for sure.
107.9.
Yeah, shout out Gambino. That's my dog. Yeah. So what motivated you guys to do that?
Mainly why I started. So both of them, they were already doing showcases. Mainly where I started doing that is because back then I was making money, but it wasn't the right type of money. So I figured I was rapping. I'm like, maybe I can pay myself to perform. So I literally just started booking artists to come perform around me and just come up with a name for the show. You see what I'm saying?
Do you still do that too? Or you kind of slow down a little bit?
I do it every once in a while. But now I might be like, it might say like Jon Banks for Friends or something like that. Okay. I don't. The showcase thing, it kind of got dried out. Everybody started doing the same thing, using the same strategies. So it don't really work out. And then now like a lot of people, they buy sections and stuff like that. So it's the showcases, it really doesn't work.
You never thought about doing the shows and also incorporating like sections and shit like that too as well, to where it can be more like, you know, more like money in the pot for you in a sense, like, you know what I'm saying?
I want to. Okay, so I'm not gonna say that it doesn't work. My patience for it just got like
damn,
real
damn.
thin. Like,
you must have had like some bad experiences, like
a lot of them,
through this shit.
Yeah, like it's a lot that come with showcases, like, and a lot of, you know, with artists, egos and pride, and then, you know, the money issues, and then a lot of times when you got showcases and anytime you got stuff in the club, it's a lot of people with their hands in the pot.
Yeah, facts.
People promising people stuff.
Facts.
And behind your back, and it's just a lot. It messed the money up. It messed your face up. It messed your brand up, and it just ain't worth it.
Facts. Do you feel like doing shows is like worth it when you're like being an upcoming artist, or do you feel like you should kind of cater more so to like your internet fan base and like the street fan base? Right
now, internet, for sure. You really gotta be real picky about the showcases that you do. They gotta cater to the type of music you make.
Okay, for sure. How did these showcases impact like the Atlanta indie music scene, and what changes have you seen over the years since you guys started doing that?
Well, I mean, back then I feel like it made a big impact because both of them were on the north side. It wasn't too many people doing showcases on the north side. So back then it impacted it, like, I don't know if you know Made in Tokyo.
Yeah, shout out Made. Yeah.
They perform at the showcases.
For real?
Yeah, way back in the day. This is a long time. Battleground Monday, Northside Edition.
Damn, that's crazy.
But yeah, it made a big impact back then. Even to this day, there's not a lot of people doing it on the north side either. Because a lot of people are leaving the north side to go to Atlanta.
I was gonna ask you that, like, so looking at north side and like its totality, right, from like the Migos, Sorry, the Kid, you know, yourself, do you feel like K-Camp, do you feel like, I had to say K-Camp, do you feel like the north side gets like it's just due, or you feel like when people think about like Atlanta or Georgia per se, they only kind of focus on west side and east side?
Yeah, west side, east side, really.
Damn. So you don't feel like north side with the success that, and rest in peace, Takeoff.
Right.
With the success that like the Migos had,
right?
K-Camp, yourself, like all you guys are like doing well.
Right.
So do you feel like, matter of fact, let me rephrase this. What would make people from the north side feel like they're appreciated in the hip hop scene? Like with like notoriety and shit like that. What would have to be done for you guys to feel like y'all being appreciated?
I'm not sure. I think like the people from the other sides, east side, west side, south side, like it's kind of like they stick together more, you know, like they do a lot of music together. Like everything they do is together. Like you got artists from the north side, but I mean, the east side
and west side, they not really friendly like that. Like people be thinking that, but it's like on the from the outside looking in, you may think all these guys are like friends and shit like that, bro. It get ugly in the city, you know what I'm saying, too. You know what I'm saying? It just be little shit, but we ain't got to talk about it. But it gets ugly in the city. But go ahead, continue. What would make you guys feel like, man, y'all, hey, north side, we running this shit?
I'm not sure. And I'm not really sure, because I don't know how those sides got to that level, you know, because I'm not from there. I don't know what they did to get there.
Yeah, facts.
The only thing I can do is just keep doing what I'm doing and see where that take me.
What made you do it on the north side when you from Decatur, nigga?
Because I went to school.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to school in Gwinnett, so So that was one of the main things. I mean, I loved Gwinnett. Like, it was a good area. The north side was a good area, like, to do music. It wasn't really like you could really tell the people that's really doing, like, it's a lot of people doing music. But on the north side, you could really tell the people that really trying to do music. Like, they stand out.
Like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How do you balance your role as like an artist and an entrepreneur in the music industry?
It all goes hand in hand for me, because I mean, me being an entrepreneur is what paves the way for me being an artist.
Dope.
Because you need money to do everything, you know.
Facts.
So I have to have the balance, and it all goes hand in hand.
Facts. So you lost your brother, right? And sorry about that. And your father too. Was it like kind of like in the same?
Nah, my brother was like 2015. My dad was like, what's it? It's 2022.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Damn.
I mean, it was like 7 years apart.
Damn. Sorry about that. How did those two traumatic like situations kind of like shape like your message and your music and stuff like that, and just like growth, like, you know what I'm saying, and you know, like in your music too as well?
I want to say like with my brother, like I paused, like, so when my brother died, I paused my music for a while. Kind of put the career like, yeah. So I paused it, but it was one of the main reasons why is because like he always told me like, man, you gotta start doing, like, you need to be doing soulful music, like. So I kind of like, I stopped music for a long time. I tried like doing like some type like singy, songy type music, and I did some soulful type, and then eventually I just started doing like what I do now is kind of like trap melodic. I rap a little, I sing a little, I do a lot of melodies. With my dad, it really ain't even set in yet, you know. But it's helped me as a person though.
Facts,
you know,
facts,
like
facts.
But with my daughters and stuff like that,
facts,
and just
facts.
becoming a man, and you know what I'm saying, just taking responsibility for, like, it's helped me with a lot of stuff inside,
facts,
spiritually,
facts,
emotionally.
Facts. How do you prioritize like your mental health, bro? Because I mean, like losing people that dear and close to you, that can take a toll on like your spirit too as well.
I mean, I try to prioritize it.
Yeah.
I mean, it get hard because you know, being an entrepreneur, artist, you know, I'm always working, I'm always doing stuff, but I have to pause sometimes and just you know, just take a break and try to get my mental right.
Facts.
Yeah, because last thing I'm trying to be doing is crashing out.
Yeah, do you feel like, and because again, like I lost my best friend at 17, like my best friend was murdered, and it's just like a lot of throughout the years, like, so that's why I can kind of feel where you're coming from and stuff like that. But I was going to ask you, do you feel like you stay busy because you don't want to kind of sit with yourself with that, like with that situation and that energy?
Yeah, and I do, and I mean, I be thinking about that, and I realize that sometimes that could be an issue too, because what you gonna do when you're not busy? You feel me? Like it's really like you running from something, and it's really like I always realize like I do got to take the time and you know what I'm saying, work on that too.
Yeah, facts, bro. Make sure you keep your mental on, because that's your engine to continue to you know, to do your dream and your journey. Yeah, so in what ways do you see like personal experiences bring like the depth and like the emotion in like your lyrics, like overall sound and stuff like that?
You said what you said now?
How do you feel like so basically I was saying, in what way do you feel like these personal experiences like bring like depth and like basically like emotion in your lyrics and like your message, like how we kind of were talking?
I mean, yeah, that's all I use for my music. Is personal experiences and like how I feel. If without those, I probably wouldn't even be making music.
That's dope. I'm glad you said that, because a lot of times, like you said, people just throw songs out like, all right, I'm gonna throw this out. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna just throw this shit out. I'm gonna just rap. Throw this shit out and see who gravitates to it. But again, it goes back to like your purpose over popularity. You want to be known for something that you not really doing or you didn't go through, or do you want people to kind of like grow with you and be like your core fans because they feel what you're saying from your core?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. If you could tell your younger self anything, what would it be and why?
Slow down. Slow down.
For sure.
I feel like I'm happy where I'm at, but I feel like I made a lot of mistakes that if I wouldn't have made them, I would be in a different place right now. But it's okay. I mean, it still made me who I am, but I definitely would be like, yo, slow down, chill out.
Like, so like when you say slow down and stuff like that, were you like getting into shit like
hella stuff, too much stuff?
Yeah, facts. I'm glad that you taking the music seriously, and you know, you kind of like off that type time, because you know what I mean, it's like very seldom that you see like artists like in the game now like that has like their head on their shoulders correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, a lot of times you see a lot of artists not being themselves, and then they wind up crashing out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Too as well. If you could do a song with anybody, who would it be and why?
Andre.
3000.
Yeah. Because he could do so much, like, and
Dope.
yeah, that'd be crazy.
I
don't care if he's playing.
I mean that right there, bro. Like that shit is crazy. Like even to want to have Andre like on a record break, because sometimes, man, bro, like that's some big shoes to fill, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta come with that shit if you on a song with Andre.
I feel like he's the type of artist that he's not finna let you not come with it. You feel me?
He probably ain't gonna even do the song.
I mean, I'm saying so if it was a feature, like we got to be in the studio together. So, like I feel like
you don't believe in sending records, like doing that shit.
Nah.
You think that takes away from the song?
Yeah.
If somebody does a song and it just sends it.
Yeah. I mean, well, on my end as an artist, I'll do a song and send it for someone else to get on, but I've already set the tone of the song. Like I don't want nobody to send me nothing, and they already set the tone. That's just me as an artist.
What if they paid you for the feature and then sent it?
I've done it before, and
you
I don't
ain't really fuck with it.
And I feel like I ripped them off, because I'm like, I feel like if we would have made this song together, it would have been way better. Like I couldn't be my best because they already set the tone.
Yeah. Maybe your best wasn't your, like, maybe you not being at your best, they're looking at it like, nigga, this is your best.
Yeah,
like we wanted you on the record, like, oh shit, we got Jon Banks.
That's exactly what's going on. But I'm just like that about my artistry. Like I feel like I wanted to make me happy too.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
Or you could just really keep the money. It's fine.
Facts. That's dope. Man, tell the people where they can find you, bro.
On Instagram, Jon Banks, JONJUUG Banks. You can search Jon Banks on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, everything, bro. I appreciate you for coming to Vibe with Veto. Man, come on, my nigga. Hey, man, it's been another episode Vibing with Veto. You already know the slogan. We vibrating higher, and we gone.